Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Now we're taking on the boss of the Frangelica Library. Saint Andreas. You ugly. Two-phaser boss. my Ergo. I killed that first guy.
And now, the stage is set.
I want to go back to the old Krat. The old me. Before the greed overtook me.
Oh, do you now? Okay. We're gonna head back to the Cathedral Library first. We have what looks like a record. Those are always nice because we want to collect all those. Collect and listen to all of them. Written confession. And reading her confession gives us prayer and the divine service record. So with that, we are also going to head to the chapel. Oh, look who made his way to the chapel.
Gold coin trees are said to blossom when plague stalks the land. Perhaps they've already bloomed somewhere in Krat.
Fair enough. And we're gonna run across the bridge. With our new jester in hand. Neat little thing about gestures, just like when we use the show-off clothes in front of Lady Antonia. If we also use to certain gestures in different places, like for instance, in front of this statue, our Ergo is whispering as we prayed to it. And now back to the hotel. I do believe there are other statues that you can pray at. I just don't know which ones it works at. So play around with them. And if you come up with one that gives you either an item or your Ergo is doing something, you get humanity for it, please share. With that, we will talk to Vanini.
I've been investigating the puppet frenzy, and it looks like I need your help. First, let me show you a little something I've been working on. I call it the Ergo Wavelength Decoder. The name lacks a certain flair, but I assure you it works. If my suspicions are correct, something in the puppet's very ergo is causing their aggression. My decoder can find malicious signals within the waves, but I cannot possibly get close enough to gather the ergo wave records myself. You, on the other hand, would you? Could you? I refuse to believe the King of Puppets is truly behind this puppet rampage. It's too simple, but also a bit too much even for him. No. I suspect the ergo itself is corrupted, or at least compromised. I do so desperately want to find the cause, as I'm sure you do too, my friend. It breaks my heart to see puppets turned into murderous tools of bloodshed.
Ergo Wavelength Decoder. An Ergo Wavelength Decoder left by Vanini. Device finds errors in the Grand Covenant imprinted on the puppets. Vanini decided to analyze the puppet's ergo wavelength to determine the cause of the puppet frenzy. You should be able to collect quite a number of records while getting rid of the puppets all over Krat.
I always welcome friends.
Okay, that's all he has to say.
At the House of Vanini,
Don't need the bags. What do you got to say?
The cathedral. It seems nowhere is safe now. Maybe those who went there seeking refuge became monsters somehow. But the petrification disease turns you to stone, not into a monster. I'm worried about the Malam district, just below the cathedral. I wonder whether there are monsters there, too.
I will definitely go look.
welcome to Hotel Krat. How may...
Be grabbing both of those so that I can get another level on my sword.
I know my way around a weapon.
So now I need 4 to get another level. And we're also gonna go have a chat with the Hound. Now, if I remember right,
Safe
coming
place.
up these
Yeah,
stairs
right.
here.
It's crawling with puppets. You? I didn't think we'd ever meet again. Can't say I'm happy to see you, though.
Sorry, I let my frustration get the better of me. This place is crawling with hostile puppets. You must have known that, but you still sent me here. Honor and trust are everything to this hound. You've insulted me to the core. I'll never forgive you. But perhaps there's a shred of decency in you? So I'll ask again. Do you know of a safe place?
Elysian Boulevard.
Nice try, but I've been there already and I know better. The puppets have already destroyed that place. Again, you spurn my trust. But even a brave soul like me cannot afford another enemy in times like these. I shall show you mercy. Perhaps it will inspire a nobler spirit in you. But beware, do not fool me ever again.
Oh, yep. Here goes Whisper.
You tricked me with your lie. You disappoint me. But I'm no stranger to beneficence, so I shall let it pass one more time. Know that even my forgiveness has its limits. Remember, the hound's fangs crave the traitor's neck. You tricked me with your but I'm no... Remember, it seems the hotel is the only other option.
Now I believe, since you lied to him this time, he does go to the hotel. Yes, he does. But you get that extra humanity out of it. So that's kind of the reason we're lying to him, I guess. The only given reason why we're lying in the first place. And after you lie to him in those places, he does come to the hotel. Right over here.
Oh, it's you. This hotel is indeed a refuge from the dangers of the outside world. I am the Hound, a descendant of the city's most aristocratic families. Repaying debts is what we nobles do. Betrayal creates a debt that is particularly hard to pay back. But I am a man with generosity and mercy in abundance. I shall give you the honor of viewing my treasure so that you may apologize. However, you must prove your worthiness. For this legendary treasure, the ego of a powerful enemy shall suffice. It's up to you if you want to make the exchange. Take your time to admire it. I've certainly done likewise.
And now we can get the Trident of the Covenant, or the Nameless One amulet. But we all know I'm going to go with the Trident, so I get the weapon. I'll pick up the amulets on another run. With that being done, everything is done in the hotel. So we'll take
Your
what I
full of
have.
change is never easy. Look at me, a human trapped in the shackles of the past. I wish I was back in Krat before the petrification disease, before the disaster. Krat was a city of light, a city of joy. I wish I could go back, even just for one day.
Alright, since I did acquire some P organs, right? Yeah, I got 7. Some Do you have anything to say?
A victim of the petrification disease turned into a monster. That's just tragic. Could the disease lead to puppet frenzy? No, that doesn't make sense. Remember, puppets cannot get the disease. But puppets shouldn't frenzy either. I made them to obey and protect humans, not go berserk and harm them. But the stalkers blame me. They think I worked with the alchemists to spread the disease to puppets. How sad. All this resentment, with a lie at the root of it. That's why my only wish is that you stay a good boy. No resentment. No lies.
Yeah, sure.
The city of Krat. It's probably not how you remember it, eh? Ask me any question.
I've just been, sitting here lying to people. Becoming more human. Alright, so, with these two pulse cells, we will... 7 quartz. We'll add Blink Dodge. So we'll increase that. And Fatal Heart. And Pulse Cell Recovery. And Lost Ergo on Death. Regain. And an amulet slot. Go with that. Increase Ergo upon defeating an enemy. Alrighty. With that, we are done in the hotel. Back to the Archbishop's altar.
Once, Krat was just a small town on the coast of little importance. Before Elysian Boulevard was built, this place literally was all there was of Krat. But when some in the city prospered, they left the old town behind. Through isolation and neglect, Krat's first incarnation became nothing but dangerous alleys and desperate slums. On the bright side, I guess, the whole city of Krat's pretty much like that now. The old town caught up with the new. It's true what they say. A receding tide sinks all boats.
I always forget where he falls. I know he falls, I just forget where he lands. You said it, Crystal Spear Blade. From you the star fragment. It's upsetting. Go and I get another level on my blade. Tomb Slum entrance. Jackrabbit Brotherhood. Wanted poster of the 4. Okay, drop down there to open that door. Otherwise you can't open it. We'll be taking that drop off there in a minute. Roll off. Come up the elevator to get the Scribbles of Slum Resident. And open a very big shortcut. And just because I want get my Fable back up, actually I do. Okay. That. I normally sell those, but because we have a big enemy that I'm going to be facing, I should have done that. I want to level up though. Stamina. Got that. Slum Shack key. Come in here. Corrosion. And all good things out of that. But now I'm slightly heavy. And now we move on. Those three. Drop down off the side. And an item across the bridge. Subway.
Mic test 1 2 1 2. We have a schedule update for the intruder. It's time to die.
Review are 1 2. And he's no longer a threat.
Now, here's a safety reminder for all the malcontents of the Marlin district. A nasty puppet has invaded our territory. Be careful.
There it is. You can read them if you want. Also, if you are looking to see what collections you've acquired, it's just the collectible next to the gestures, and it'll show you everything you've picked up. If you see the red and colored note deal next to the bottom of the note, you just press triangle and it will allow you to look at it at a different angle or read the letter or whatever you have. I don't know if I told about that or how to actually read them. Try explaining all that the best I can, but sometimes I just forget. I'm so used to not explaining it. And coming down the well. puts us in the Mullum district. And our lovely friends. What do we have for time? 20 minutes. We'll see if we can't get through the Mullum district.
Oh, I saw you go into the factory. But you're here. So, wait. You came out of the factory? That's a new one.
I thought you would have been burnt to a crisp. But look at you. All intact.
Brother, being too frank is rude. We should praise him for being stronger than he looks. Why not join forces? Play our cards right, and we could defeat the villains who rule this area.
They're the Black Rabbit Brotherhood. The baddies who torment the residents around here.
We heard their hideout is stuffed with treasure. And it's a good time to liberate this place as well. Pretty sweet deal, don't you think?
All you have to do is create a distraction. That's it. The rest we can handle.
So, you gonna do it?
Sure.
Smart choice. Look at our smart friend, Gato.
We're no slouches in the fisticuffs department in a pinch. You lead. We'll bring up the rear and watch for hidden threats.
I like it. Let's fight.
What do you think? Not bad, eh? Our new dumbass.
Letter and get an item.